our head. And no man knows the hour he's gonna shake hands with death. You don't have to go home and live out in glory, but you can't live forever down here.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for checking in. This is PapaSoob, and you're just listening to a little song that I'm going to talk about in a couple of weeks and go over that with you. But it's a great, great song. You can't live here forever. You can't stay here. Okay, here we go. This is a number 7 show. We're going to talk today. Well, last week we talked about what the book was about. A Heartbeat Away. Are you ready? It's about mortality. And there's a topic of discussion that's on the news all day. Counting numbers of people that have died when the topic of death was taboo just a few months ago. But now I want to talk about how to come up with the title. People ask all the time, where'd you get the title, A Heartbeat Away? Well, it all started when I was facing my second open heart surgery. And I was asking everybody I knew to pray for me. And one day, the night before the surgery, I called a pastor friend of mine, David T. Moore. Conversation went something like this. Hi, David. This is Arson. Hey, I want to thank you very much for doing Lori's wedding. So I'm sorry I missed it. But David, I have a surgery tomorrow. Would you mind praying with me? No, Arson, I'm happy to pray with you. And but the reality is that I'm just as close to dying as you are. What? David, you're a young man. What are you talking about? Something wrong? No, Arson. See, the reality is that we're all just a heartbeat away from meeting the Lord. You're just more aware of it because of what you're facing tomorrow. Wow. I laughed and he prayed. Wow, what a statement. It's stuck in my head. Now I want you to fast forward 15 years. And I'm in a memorial service for a healthy 50-year-old friend who died suddenly playing volleyball with his family one Sunday afternoon. He was ready spiritually, but I don't know about the rest. But as I sat there among another 1,200 people that were there in this memorial service, huge respect for this man, I looked around and I thought, I wonder how many of these people will be here next week, tomorrow, next year. Are they ready? A heartbeat away. That came flooding back to my mind as I sat there. Are they ready? Well, I knew the message had to get out, but I didn't know how I would do that. And then a small voice in my head said, write a book. So I write a book. No, you've already written 3 books or 2 books. You should be able to write another one. Well, I started to pray about it, started doing some research, reading my Bible. And then after it took 3 years to put the entire book together. There was a lot of times during that period of time that I thought I was finished. But then a thought would come to me, no, you need to add this, or something else needs to be clarified. And so the research went on, the writing went on. And then I had a really good friend of mine, Robert Mano. He'd written books on faith and in business, a guy that I consider to be a Bible scholar. And so I met with Robert and asked him if he'd help me. And we met every Friday at his home. And we'd go through all the work that I had done the week before. And he'd ask questions like, why are you saying this? Is that really what's in the Bible? Is that what God's saying? How can we say this differently? What's the point of the story? So it took a whole year just to go through that process with Robert, who I'm ever grateful for, because we'd have never gotten to the finished product without those weekly meetings. Now, another question is, why are you qualified to talk about such a subject a heartbeat away? Are you ready? Are you ready spiritually, relationally, and financially? Well, the spiritual part, I thought about this, is that I've been fortunate to have spent time with many, many different religious organizations and sectors. But one thing I've learned from all of that is that the determination of where your soul will go when you die is not based on any place that you spend your time worshiping. No. It's based on your personal relationship with God's Son, Jesus Christ. So my understanding of protecting my soul was not based on where I sat in a pew, but was based on a single prayer. On the relationship side, I just kind of pulled on my own experiences and my time as mental health, the field, and studying that. On the field of financial, are you ready financially? I was probably the most qualified section. I've been in the life insurance business since 1980, seen it from every particular direction. I understand the importance of leaving a legacy and providing for the loved ones left behind to make sure that they have the lifestyle that they become accustomed to or that you want them to have. So those are the 3 things that we're going to talk about that cover in the book. Are you ready spiritually? Where's your soul going? Are you ready relationally? Have you put things together for the family? Made things well with business partners, friends from the past? Are those things taken care of so you have no regrets? And on the financial side, are you taking care of that? Are you going to leave a legacy that says who you are and that you cared about the people in your life? Well, that's it for today. It gives you an idea of what's coming. Next week, we're going to really start and dig deep down into, are you ready spiritually? I want to thank you very much for coming. Oh, suggestion, if you're making notes, but if you want transcripts of what we talk about from week to week, if you leave your name and an email contact in the comment section, I'll get you an electronic copy of the things that we talked about. So that's it for tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday, 1 o'clock. Tell your friends about it. Ask them to subscribe. We appreciate that. We love you. Good night. This is PapaSoob.